We recording it.
Come on, man.
Finish it on your negative Nancy narrative.
I'm not negative, but if we on a podcast, right? We all want it to be great. Why are you not posting it?
What about when I do post it though? That's all I'm saying.
When have you not been on the podcast? In the last year. When have you not been on the podcast?
When you was getting money and going to the other one
Alright,
in the studio.
You was there with me too.
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't there one time, bro.
It was more than
Cause
one
the nigga
time.
didn't like your visuals.
It was more than one time. He
Sorry,
wanted to cut me out of the equation and you let him.
Bro,
I wouldn't.
he wasn't wrong. He showed me,
business.
bro. What's up, man? Is we recording?
Yeah,
This the Blue Room. Oh, the Blue Room. This is Gordo and No Friends podcast. My boy, Mr. Red X is here. We got Anonymous in the cut. What's up? What's up? We back with your weekly vibes. This niggas talking about. Yo, this is what I be talking about, bro. Niggas don't support their friends, man. Nigga on the joint too. That's the funny shit. How you on the podcast and not supporting yourself? But I'm not one of them niggas that cry for support. Shout out to them shitheads. I don't give a fuck who support me and who don't. As long as you respect me, alright? What's up, baby? What's that little button shit you pressing right there?
That's when I switch the cameras.
Oh, okay. Alright.
The shit that I do.
No, you support other ways. That's why I don't be tripping. But I'm saying, like, you don't want your voice to be heard? You don't want your voice to be heard, bro? Like, you be on here telling us about your heartbreaks and how you handle your situations. Let the bitches hear what you gotta say, bro. Excuse my language. Yo, I don't think it's gonna be very hard for me to stop saying that word, bro.
Bitch?
And it's sad, yeah.
It shouldn't be.
But I'm not using it in like a malicious way. It's just like how y'all say it.
You gotta just get it out your vocabulary.
Yeah, I'm trying. I catch myself every time, so I wonder how much females stop watching me because I say that word so much. Probably a lot, right, dude?
Probably.
Oh shit, my bad. So what we starting off with, man? The Knicks lost. Shout out to those shitheads. I mean, at least they got us to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't even care about sports no more, honestly, so we don't gotta indulge in that too much.
You're not gonna watch the rest of the series?
The finals?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I don't care about neither of those teams, but I'm gonna watch it just cause.
You sad about that?
Had me feeling like a.
Did you lose any money?
Right.
Nah, they really. I don't trust the Knicks that much to bet on them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So then you're not really a Knicks fan?
I'm not.
Okay.
It was just good for the city though.
It's a good Mets hat too, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Mets. They back. They got that whatever that nigga name is, Soto from the Yankees. I'm not a baseball fan either. I just needed a hat for the pod, so.
I see you got rid of the black too. You was on a
Yeah,
black
I mean,
t-shirt.
I've been hearing too much black t-shirts. So I put on a white t-shirt. And, oh yeah, I don't know. This is the fat shit right here. It always raises up. I think people know I'm fat, so they let it rock. So let's go. Where we starting off with? What else? What happened this week? Knicks lost. Shout out to Todd and Tyler, my Uptown family. Harlem family, they beat that murder trial.
Good shit.
You know what I'm saying? Todd, I wish you the best. I know he lost to the gun, but that's something less compared to a murder, so.
Good lawyer, get him off of that.
I mean,
How much he got in?
Todd got a little minute
It gotta be at least 3.
in. At least 4, I think.
You see, even more.
Either way, whatever they give him, he'll be home one day, and that's all that matters. Shout out to them again, Todd and Tyler, my Uptown family. Tyler, we had her on the show a couple times. Breeze Marie.
Yeah.
If y'all want to go back and check out those episodes, we'll
She did
post
the
them.
episode when she released her book with you?
She did her book here,
And
and the
Prado. She been up here 3 times.
what's that called? It's not a movie. It's a web series she had. She been up here twice. twice. She came with
Marcy.
She came with Marcy both times.
Okay. I feel like we did an episode with her and on Rogers.
That's the one with Marcy, the first one.
And then y'all did the one in Dude Studio.
Yeah.
That's the only two?
Yeah, only twice.
Okay.
So once again, shout out to them. That's a blessing, man, when you're coming from the hood and watching niggas blow trial to murders all the time. You don't usually get a not guilty verdict, so shout out to them once again. And to everybody out there, you gotta protect yourself, man, so you get... Don't worry about spending the rest of your days in jail. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? A good jury will let you go.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you look at it, all of our topics in the weekly recap is Uptown related.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Moving from them, we could go to Joe and Jada, Fat Joe stories, man. Every week.
He's a movie.
He's the master of clickbait.
Yeah.
He's perfect for YouTube. I love it.
He got it figured out.
He just be
telling stories, bro. You got a lot of stories.
I do got stories, but I don't be thinking people be wanting to hear my story. I mean, I think all the shit we done did is. I think we good. We can talk about it. Yeah, I think we can talk about it. I haven't been a criminal in a long time, man.
I know. I got a story.
Which one?
One day I linked up with y'all niggas by Glenwood, and Cass had everyone in the project riled up. Like, yo, we gonna go to the store and George.
Oh, I remember that.
He said, yo, D, listen. Go over there and wait. I'm gonna be the first one in and the first one out.
He swindled you too. That's one thing that nigga was, man. He was a good fucking master manipulator, bro.
From there, we went to Boys and Girls.
He knew Derek had the car, so he pulled him to the side. Yo, make sure you wait for me.
Told him I'm gonna grab you some jeans.
The whole project's ran in that store.
I was a 36. He had a bunch of 28s.
Nigga, he ain't get none?
He gave me 2 of the jeans I had to sell them.
It's all good. At least you got some. Yeah, we used to do that as kids. We used to run up in the stores, grab shit, and just run out.
Deep though.
Yeah. Damn, son. Now that I'm grown, I've been thinking like, yo, you know what that probably cost that store owner, bro?
Shit, yeah.
Well, we're gonna do let's do a pod one day, just back in the day stories, and we're gonna name it like some shit like storytelling or something.
You gotta get.
I'll make like Kenny or somebody pull up.
If you can get Cities.
Man, back in the day, City
got a lot of good stories.
City said he coming out here, so we'll do it when City come on.
Okay.
Yeah, the Joe and Jada show is funny. I should watch it. And shout out to them niggas, man. I wish I was a rapper when it came to this podcast shit. Them niggas be cheating, son. Niggas take all their followers. They got plaques already. They got 3 episodes already. Got 100,000 subscribers. It's alright.
Fans support them.
Let's get to the juiciness. We got Anonymous here. We got how you feel about Cardi B and Offset. You think she's doing that just to get her baby daddy mad, or do you think she's really just out here enjoying her best life?
It could be both, but I think that she's just moving on and enjoying her life.
What, a nigga worse than her baby father?
Well, we saying worse because what? Because
that nigga
does
fuck
the
all the
same-
he does the
bitches.
same thing. All right, well, maybe that's the type of man she like, but she moved on.
And that's
She moved on and she's having her fun. I don't think it's to get Offset mad. So when women move on, it's to get their exes mad. No.
If my bitch leave me because I'm a dog, right, and then she go get a bigger dog, I'm gonna be tight. Like, you should just stay with me.
No, I don't.
Why would you leave me? We got
bigger
kids
dog
together.
with a bigger bag. So
Ooh.
you gotta think about it that way too. If that's the type of man she likes, then
You see how these bitches think? Excuse my language. You see how these girls think, man? This is crazy, son. This is insane. You fellas, protect yourself, man. Follow your dreams, man. Forget about these girls, man.
no. But we saying that she's
They
doing
don't
it to
care
get,
about you.
to get Offset tight. I don't think so. I think she's just having fun. She been through a lot publicly, shamed by him, like all types of craziness. Going to court because of him. Like, it's too much. So
what happened to
to it.
what's how the vows go?
Yeah, for better or worse, till death do us part. Yeah, but he went against those vows though when he cheated.
How is it cheating if we do that?
What you mean if we do that? Well, none of us are in
their bitches together.
No. None of us are in their bedroom. That's number one. We don't know what she's okay with. What?
All right. Well, we're potted, so let's imagine. Let's talk like if we know.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, we know what's going on.
All right, but still, public shame. It's too much. It's too much. And she wanted a divorce, so.
And my son's still on boats giving bitches pink coke. Like, come on, you left Offset for a nigga that's out here giving bitches drugs.
I think she's.
And he about to lose his job. You seen that, right, D?
Yeah. They said that?
They said that the Patriots is looking into that because they about to pack him up.
See, the first thing I thought about.
That wouldn't be guaranteed, though.
Some of it be guaranteed, but it be having clause.
The first thing I thought about when I seen that video was his job. Like, is he alright? Why would you ever?
Out here giving out drugs.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that's mood, by the way. Shout out to
That's your mood?
I mean, I never did pink drugs before, but shout out to the bitches that like to sniff a little sun. You know what I'm saying? That should be fun. Put a little coke on your dick, let them sniff it off. No? Alright,
yeah,
anyways.
Okay.
But shout outs to Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, yeah.
Cardi B, they look like they're having fun.
What y'all think about him asking about the spousal support?
You know,
now that.
You know, I got the inside scoop on that. My sis T Styles told me Cardi's just having fun, man. Hopefully, you know, the fun don't turn out to be too much fun.
Okay, but what do you think about the spousal support, though?
I think he should do what he gotta do. That's what he feel like he gotta do. Get your money, bro.
He want the money and he want her to be
I'm
primary.
I'm the spokesman for men, right? Pause.
But we have to be fair.
Females put us on child support, spousal support. They do this to us all day long, and y'all just be like, "That's good for that nigga."
No,
it's good for that bitch. Why we can't get paid sometimes?
Can we have like a bitch like counter? No, counter. Just you gotta count how many times he says bitch in an episode.
You count it.
I don't say it that much. But Cardi B does have more money than him, and I think well, not to cut you off, he said he did that because on the original divorce, she said she wanted everything, but she's saying that's her lawyer that wrote that down. She said she fixed it, and he could have the house in Atlanta. She keeps her house in Jersey or whatever, and he can have whatever cars that he bought her because he want the cars.
That bitch can't even drive, right?
She doesn't drive.
I just think spousal support as a man is like, and especially if kids are involved and the mother's gonna be the primary caretaker, like what do you need spousal support for? What would you be using your spousal support for?
To take care of my new bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, no. Absolutely not. That's just like, remember, I gave an example. Mary J. Blige and her husband. She has to pay his spousal support. For what?
Yeah.
Wendy Williams with that scumbag. And she got to pay him. For what? And he publicly was like...
bro, first of all, y'all forget, right? Whoever's the breadwinner has to pay.
Yeah,
that's just how it works.
I'm just saying, I don't agree with
9 times out of 10, it's always the men that's the breadwinner. But in these situations,
I don't agree with it.
You're never gonna agree with it because you're a female.
No, it's not about being a female.
But for instance, Wendy Williams' ex-husband, that nigga he's a nobody. He has no money. So what he's supposed to do? He's used to the lifestyle that his wife gave him. So now that she wants to leave him, yo sis, you gotta send a little. You know what I mean? I mean, I would not understand because we're not in that situation.
Okay, as a man though, right?
But if Beyonce comes into my life right now, and she's my wife for 5 years and then decides to go back to Jay-Z and leave my bum ass back, I need some bread.
So if y'all was, okay, so if you were in that situation, you would want spousal support as well? You wouldn't just walk away? Wait, whatever assets you could take, but would you want spousal support?
Semi-ons. And I'm not talking about like if I was in a regular relationship with a regular girl that has a regular job. I'm talking about big time millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, semi-ons. Semi-ons, sir.
So unfortunate.
Because if it was the other way around, she'd be like this with her hands up. So, It is what it is, man. We don't make the laws. Right, D?
Nope.
Would you do it?
Yes.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's okay. And this is what I'm saying. Y'all want equal rights. So they gotta go both ways for everything.
But we don't have equal rights.
Yes, I do. What are you talking about? This is America.
Women and men have equal rights?
In America? Yes, I do. Where do you think you're living at? This ain't fucking Yugoslavia or one of them shits. Is that even a country?
I was about to say something, but I would have gave a hint.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways. A hint to what, brother? This nigga said Bernice is still fire. That's a weekly recap?
Yeah. I seen she posted some heat. Just had to throw
I don't think
there.
Bernice
She's
is
on
gonna
fire.
start looking bad until she's like 60. And even when I say bad, I mean like
Aging a little bit.
Aging?
Yeah. And I still think she's gonna look gorgeous.
But if you think about it, she might be fire with like a little silver strip.
nigga, you ever seen Eddie Murphy's ex-wife?
Yeah.
She's like 60 something.
But she had a lot of plastic surgery.
Well, Bernice, do what you gotta do, baby. And if I still get a chance to make love to Bernice, and I'm gonna say make love because I would never disrespect her and say fuck her. If I get the chance to make love to Bernice at 60, I'm taking it. I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna try to see her at 60.
I mean, I'm not pulling out, if that's what you're asking me.
Yeah.
When you make love, you don't pull out. There's no such thing as making love and pulling out. Is that a thing? Do you pull out while you're making love?
I don't know. You would have to answer that. You're the one that would be pulling out.
I
No?
don't really make love.
Oh, okay.
You only make love when you're in love.
Mm.
Right or wrong, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, you been making love, D?
I have. I definitely have. I was just in the days.
Oh my God.
Yo, I want y'all to understand. My boy D started talking about his personal life, bro. This is the funniest moments for me, so what's up? Alright, let's get this pod started. Y'all ready for the first topic?
Yeah.
Oh. Go ahead, get in.
Yo, she's funny.
What's wrong? Tracy? What? Anonymous does have a name. Her name is Tracy. Let's go.
All right. Do you expect someone you're talking to change the way they engage on social media? Like what they post, what they like?
Someone I talk to, as in like we just talking, or
No,
somebody,
someone that you're serious with.
Let's do this in order.
Alright.
So she read it, so you go, I'll go, and then she into it.
If we're dealing with each other, or it depends on our situation and how serious it is. So if I really like you, but we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, and we really like that, I mean, I would hope you change, like, you know, like I don't want you out here liking your old niggas pictures still.
No, but like, what about what they like?
Oh, if you on the
what
gram,
they like post and stuff,
posting memes about whole shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think that would be like a turn on for me.
Right.
Like eventually I'll be like, alright, well. But yeah, I won't really pay attention to that unless you're my girl though. If you're my girl, then it's like, alright, that was inappropriate. And I hope I never have to deal with that. Well, yeah, I don't really, 9 times out of 10, I'm not really watching your stories or nothing like that, so I don't know. What about you, D?
I feel like if you would feel the way if I do it, you shouldn't do it.
Right.
That's where I stand on it. So
But what would be inappropriate for you to, like, what would be inappropriate for you to post and one of your ladies would be mad?
I don't post like that, but like if I posted some shit like
when you
I
post
wanna
your little,
eat ass, like,
when you post your little rubber nipple and shit.
I don't feel like anyone that's a stress ball. I'll be stressed out.
A titty.
Yeah, but that's a no.
It could have been.
And if someone is mad about that, that's like mad immature.
So her stress ball is a dick.
That's how she chooses to vent herself.
No, I'm not cool with that though. You see that if a girl's stress ball is a form of a penis, I feel a way about that. Like, yo, what you doing? What are you promoting? So I would see a female being mad at your stress ball being a titty. I can see that.
I haven't been through that yet, but I get what you're saying. That makes sense.
Right?
That's like sexual, I guess. Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, what are you doing? Just get a normal stress ball.
I don't know. I feel like
that would be a problem for me. Shit like that. Like it's like I feel like you just like you looking for a different type of attention. And you losing me now.
I think that's it. Like if you post stuff where it's like you fiending for attention, that's where it'll bother me. Like some niggas, all they post about is fucking bitches or.
I don't see that. Where do y'all see these niggas posting that?
I see that.
About fucking bitches?
Fucking bitches. Or just sexualizing women, period. And if you're talking to someone or you're dealing with someone on a serious level, you shouldn't be posting stuff like that.
You don't feel like women sexualize themselves, so. And like, I'm not one of those weird niggas that do that, but if all you do is sexualize yourself and now somebody's coming to you with a sexual conversation, how you feel away?
Perfect example. Yeah. Like if you just out here posting pictures in bikinis and tight shirts with your nipples hard and like, you know, girls get their little body done and all they want to do is take pictures from the back. Mm-hmm. Like, are you watching that?
But are you talking to those type of females too?
I mean, sometimes niggas girls be sexy.
Okay.
I feel like some of those girls are just nice to look at, but I don't really
If that was your lady, though.
Listen, hear me out. I don't see myself, like, cuffing.
Exactly. That's my point.
A sexy girl?
No, like,
no, it's not
somebody
about... A girl could be sexy, but it's how you...
Present yourself?
Yeah, present yourself. You could be sexy, yeah. But every single picture you post is your breast, your ass, your... Come on,
I mean, you can't control nipples being hard, can you?
Yeah, but you can control what you post, though. What shirts you... Yeah, you could control that, right? Let's be for real.
You're right. So if your nipples are hard in a picture, you won't post it?
No, I wouldn't post it because I know it's gonna attract attention.
Would you Photoshop it out if you really like?
Like you could blur it out.
Nah, I had a homegirl.
I mean, I feel like people do that, but I feel like if you gotta do all that, don't post it. If you have to do all that.
Right. But sometimes the picture just look nice, but your nipples just wild.
I don't want to edit it, but I'm just saying like. Females and males, like they know what they can put. They know what they be doing. People know what they be doing.
That's why Derek liked the nipples conversation. He engages in that. So we all. It depends. We're all saying that, right? It depends on the vibrations of the social media engagement.
Yeah, and just don't post nothing that you wouldn't want me to post.
I mean, if you my girlfriend, just delete your Instagram. Just get that shit out of here. Just delete it. You feel me? We don't need it. I gotta keep mine because I got a podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Same here.
Shout out to this is part of my business. Talking about weird social media shit. Have you ever? Well, this gotta be. I'm gonna ask you because you're the female. Have you ever had a nigga just slide in your DMs with, and he's just promoting his oral pleasures or dick pics, like out of nowhere, just like whap.
I haven't had anybody come in my DM personally, but I had somebody put me in their close friends, and they posted
just me
out the blue, and it was just they did, and I was just like, what are we doing?
Like, what did that consist of? Like, nigga, just like
straight, just dick, just. And then in my head, it's like, all right, well, I know I'm not the only person in here, so
you might be.
But that's still weird though. Like, why are we doing that? I had to unfollow, like, and don't put me in your close friends doing that.
I ain't no friend. You gotta say who did that.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you protecting the pervs?
I'm not protecting, but I'm not doing that though.
You're supposed to protect black women.
Yeah.
No, but that was crazy.
I mean, but do you believe there's some women out there that does like that stuff?
Yeah.
Gotta be. There's gotta be an audience for everything.
Clearly, it's a chick that's gonna see it and be like, oh, hey.
I think that's like the shit these niggas going to jail for nowadays. I think you can go to jail for that. I think that's.
Can you?
That is weird, bro.
That is weird. That's like unwarranted, like solicitation of like, yeah, that's just too much.
You just out here sending the meat.
Dick pics, like I didn't even ask for that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What are guys too that be like, I want to eat like. You don't even know me. Like, what are you talking about? You want to...
Have you ever promote your oral pleasures, D? Out the rip?
Nah, that's not my deal breaker.
I think the most I ever did, like if a girl posts like a fire picture, I might send a little tongue emoji. Like, damn. Or a little drooling emoji. I mean, is that the same?
And also, like, context matters. If the girl is into you, they don't feel.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that to random.
If she not into you, it's like.
Yeah, that's another thing. So I never did that because it's not just a random girl. I'm just sending her a tongue.
It's someone that
that that we engage and we flirt and we kiki. And if you looking,
but what if it's somebody that you haven't flirted with and engaged with, but y'all like followers, like y'all follow each other?
You gotta give me a vibe for me to send a tongue emoji. And does a tongue emoji mean you want to eat it? It does?
You know the meaning of the tongue. Like, stop.
I don't think it means that.
So what that means? So what the tongue means? So what it means?
You want to tongue kiss her?
Yeah, like what does that mean then?
I like to tongue kiss.
But is that what it means when you're sending it? You just said if somebody
it's more like I'm licking my lips while I'm looking at you type
they gotta
shit.
lick your lips emoji, so then use that.
Damn, baby. Shit looking good. I don't think it means I want to eat. I don't want to. I've been on a diet for the last few years. I'm not just out here just promoting oral pleasures. That's kind of wild.
Well, niggas do it though. So, do bitches do that? Do bitches like hit niggas up and be like, "I want to suck your dick," like?
Nah, I don't live that type of life.
Like
I got in my whole existence on Instagram, I probably got 2 of those DMs, but it was from either a real weak or a real fat bitch.
So if
nothing
the right,
that I would be like, oh, come suck it, baby.
So if the right bitch would have sent you that though, you would have been open to it.
What you mean the right bitch? Like remember I said on the last part, I don't just engage with random women. Like
no, I know, but if
I probably would have entertained it, but I don't think I would have really been like, yo, where you at? What's up?
No, and I only ask that because then when women get those DMs or those messages from men, like, are they open to it? Like, yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't like whores. That's some whore shit. Like,
that's weird to me. Like, if you don't know the person, right? Y'all, like, it's never engaged, nothing. Why are you telling me that you want to get me out? You don't know me.
Yeah, like that box can be stink, dirty,
yeah, or you like what you I know I'm not the only person you asking to do that to too, so it's like
yeah, that's disgusting.
Just yeah.
That is disgusting. Alright, so this is why we need the whiteboard, because
you can't see?
I can see. It's
okay.
just this bright ass light. This shit be killing me. Alright, so let's read here. If you and someone been dating for a while, someone asks you if you're single, what's your response? What do you expect the other person to say if it was someone? Well, if someone was to ask them that same question?
What's going on line?
Go ahead, Johnny.
I'm in the middle. That's not a line.
Like this.
I mean, anybody, whoever's ready. The fuck? This ain't no class.
It's if I'm dating someone and somebody comes to me and says, "Are you single?" I'm gonna say, "No, I'm not single. I'm dating someone."
I feel like that's 2 different things, though.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Dating someone is dating someone. Being in a relationship is being in a relationship. Words mean things. So it's like I'm not wrong for.
Yeah.
So like you could be dating, you're like, I want to take you on a date.
But are you just saying that because you're not interested, or are you saying that because you feel like you are?
No, I'm saying that because I feel like I am. If I am like, see when you break it down like that, yeah. If you're in a relationship, then you're exclusive to someone, right?
But that's not the question. The question is if you out with your girls and somebody come up to you like, yo, what's up, show you single? What are you saying?
And I'm dating someone, I'm gonna say, no, I'm not single.
All right, that's it, Derek.
And the other question was, what would you want the other person to say? The person that you're quote unquote.
Clearly, you're gonna want the person to say the same thing you're saying. What do you say, D?
Depending on how I feel about the person. Mm-hmm. If I'm just dating you, I could take someone else on the date. I might like them more. But if I like them, I'm like, I'll talk to somebody right now.
You're telling a stranger that Yes, I am.
If it's a stranger,
I don't think I'm
not
saying I'm talking to somebody, but I'm just gonna be like, no, I'm not single, because you don't need to know if I'm talking to somebody. I'm just not single.
You just not.
Yeah, but you see, that's how
discussion.
girls lead the conversation go longer than it needs to be.
By saying I'm not single,
Yeah,
that's
because now
straight.
it's like, so what that mean?
What you mean? What that mean?
The conversation shouldn't go past that, because I just told you.
But it can.
Yeah, no. And I love to say no.
It's not going past.
No, but I can we say some niggas do be trying it where they like
they don't get it?
Yeah, they don't get it, but I love to say no thank you. Bye, no thank you, have a nice day, no thank you. And after that, if you keep going, then that's a different situation, because now you're OD'ing.
First of all, I'm not a shithead that goes up to women anywhere and, hey, what's your name?
That's
Are you single?
you though.
I'm not doing that.
There's niggas that do that.
Yeah, more power to them. Thank God I never had to do that. Come to me, baby. And if I'm single, I'm single. That's my reply to that.
But if you're talking to somebody,
Exactly.
I'm single, right?
that's single to you.
I'm single. Now, if you ask me if I'm seeing anybody, yes, that's a different question. Cause me replying that I'm single doesn't mean I'm open to engage in anything with anybody else.
Yeah, I'm not single, but I don't want to talk to you. Step off.
I'm not gonna handle them like that. They might be alright, dude. You might want to see what's going on. You never know. That might be a soulmate.
Everybody gonna get a different response if you're not.
Oh no, bro, I might ignore you if you're not like that. Like, what are you asking me? Like, get away from me.
Get away from me.
You never just ignore people?
All the time.
All the time.
I'm selling it.
That's why I don't talk to people in the streets or in the clubs or anywhere. I don't go up to nobody because, bro, why are you going up to a stranger for?
Oh, you know what? I know this is like kind of off track, but I seen somebody tweet about that. Like, people don't know like how to differentiate like someone being nice to you and then they think like you're trying to talk to them. You ever had that happen to you? Like, you just being nice to people, or just
that happens in New York though. But then again, you gotta understand, a female, I can see you in the streets, you got a nice outfit, and I can be like, oh, good afternoon, you look nice today. The right thing to say is thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Right? But
that's a one-off. But
then there'll be the guys that once they get to thank you, they'll be like, oh, look, so what's your name? And they try to, instead of just leaving it as that. So I feel like some females, like, if I give them a thank you, that means it's an open door for more. So I'll just rather ignore you. I've seen that before. And then they got the niggas that get ignored and be like, damn, I was just giving you a compliment. Fuck out of here, bitch. How do you handle random compliments in the streets?
In the streets? Like just casually walking, somebody give me a compliment?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I only say that because like sometimes you ignore it and it'll go left. Like you said, like niggas calling you bitches or niggas trying to...
So now what you do when the thank you opens the door to someone?
Yeah, no thank you. Like I said earlier, like some guys would be like, so what's up? Like, no thank you, I'm good.
So you never been bagged in the streets or in the club or anywhere?
Bagged?
Yeah, like nobody never bagged you outside? No. Never? Your whole life?
In the club? And
anywhere?
Outside. No, like I gave a nigga my number? No. It's... My encounters is through like
social media.
It's not.
Oh, so you're a social media thotty.
I'm not a social media thotty.
How much times you found love on social media?
How much time I found love?
Or niggas. You said your engagement is on social media. If it's too personal for you, you can say no comment.
Personal, but a couple guys I met on social media.
Shout out to the couple guys.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you find
or through friends? That's usually how it happens to me.
You find love on social media?
Never love, but I found some likes.
Some fucks?
Yeah. But like also like if I'm out and like somebody looking at me, I'll approach them, or if they with people I know, I'll go over and invite myself, buy some drinks, warm up and feel a chick out. I'm not shy, but I never like just was on social media and met them.
But are y'all in the club and stuff like getting bitches' numbers though? Like
I said, it depends. I bagged bitches in the club before, but it's like they was looking at me away. I went over there. Like,
okay, they gave you like a little.
Yeah,
okay.
They gave me a hint that they was trying to throw something at me.
And what about you?
I get bagged. I'm not saying that. I promise you, I'm not trying to like.
No, but like you fake shy.
I'm shy though.
I'm shy.
So like, even if you giving me the look.
You're not.
Bring your ass over.
You're not understanding.
Yo, you know how much times girls like, yo, you don't see me staring at you the whole night? I'm like, yo, I'm shy, baby. She's like, and they never believe me. Like, you're big ass. I'm shy. But once you get to know me, it's lit. That shyness out the door. Yeah, so I don't bag people nowhere. That's just not my vibe. And I'm grateful for being handsome and don't have to do that. Yeah, they wrestling up there.
Is it normal to share locations with your partner?
No. I think that is some weird shit. What about you? Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that.
I'm not really with that. There's a limit. I don't need to know where you at all the time. Like,
right.
If we together, let's just trust each other. I don't need your location.
I don't even think it's when this conversation came up, I don't even think it was a thing of trust. Like, people just was saying like they share locations with their partner and that should be the norm. I don't think that I need to share my location with my partner, and I wouldn't expect my partner to share their location with me because I just think that's a bit much.
It's too much.
It's too much, I think. It's too much. Especially if we already speak
what
all
was
the
their
time.
arguments?
Huh?
What was the arguments for doing it?
For like emergencies if something was to happen to the person.
No, bro, our parents.
I feel like people was making excuses
Our parents grew up with no phones,
right,
none of that, and their wife always came home just fine. I'm all right. Like certain
I feel
shit.
like if y'all speak on the regular and y'all do y'all little check-ins or whatever, y'all good. Nobody needs to be sharing.
Have you ever shared your location?
No, with my partner, absolutely not.
No, like in general.
Oh yeah. Me and my homegirls, we share our location.
I even think that's weird.
With each other.
I even think that's
and
weird.
that's normal.
That's not normal.
It is normal.
That's not normal. It's normal in your circle. That's not normal.
I've heard many girls sharing their locations with their homegirls.
And I heard many girls saying that's fucking weird. Why that bitch gotta know where I'm at all the time? I've heard that. My homegirls don't share location with each other. Like, what the fuck? Let me sneak around in peace. You share locations with your homeboys? Big dog?
My homeboys?
Yeah, that's gay, right? Fuck are you talking about? I might want to fuck my friend bitch.
Really?
If something happened,
be like that
you
sometimes.
hear about it on News 12.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I remember when I got hit, niggas called on Pudge, and he was like, "What you mean? He got hit by a car?" It was like, "Nah, he got like hit."
Yeah, okay.
Where he like?
Like, it's just certain people is like, what? Like, what y'all talking about? Like, I thought they was joking. No funny shit.
See, so like, but again, like, even let's say during that situation, y'all had each other location. Like, what? Let's say you was like an hour away. What could you have really done, even if you had his location? That's why I'm like, my partner. I don't need to have my partner's location. It's alright.
I think the only way is good for like men to share locations, like
if you going somewhere you're not supposed to.
Like if I'm gonna, and I don't do this, but like I don't have homeboys that be like, yo, I'm going to this bitch crib. She live in some weird ass neighborhood.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at, just in case.
Yeah. And that's how it started.
Shout out to my broski. He's always going to bitches' cribs and he be like, yo, I'm over here just in case something happened to me. I'm like, bro, if that's the case,
all right, so like,
don't fuck the pussy.
I'm not that homeboy, by the way.
No, he's not. He's definitely been on the pod before, though.
Oh man. Process
I'm
of elimination.
I'm not into sharing locations.
Yeah, no.
That's a no for me.
That's too much.
Like I got a homegirl that would like share her location with me. She worked late, so she'll share the location. Like, I'm getting an Uber. This nigga look weird.
Or that.
You see the Uber moving, and you see she in the crib, and it'll be on for like an hour, I think, or 30 minutes. I don't know how long the share for.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharing locations for kids. Let me know where my daughter's at. Share your location, shit like that. I don't care. If a grown woman, yo, bro, sharing location don't mean nothing, bro.
Yeah, no.
I was fucking this nigga girl one time. She ain't gonna catch me there. She left her phone home and came outside. Like, what are you gonna do now?
On Instagram.
Yo, I gotta leave my phone home because I'm sharing locations with him. So just look out for my cab. All right.
But there's a way that you could share the location to the iPad and leave the iPad in the crib, and now your phone is.
Bro.
See, but that's
I'm just telling you, females. It's females. Y'all be knowing.
Y'all, it's too much.
Yeah,
Either iPad
y'all are the best cheaters. The best.
That was a competition too that came up on Twitter.
Who cheats better?
Females
cheat
cheat the best.
I guess.
Females cheat the best. We always get caught. Y'all never get caught.
Niggas be getting caught because the females like you more than you like them, and they start doing shit to get you.
Going through your phone for no reason, right?
Then that's sloppy.
This is weird. Man, I'm not sloppy. What are you going through my phone for?
I remember one time this chick, she came in the crib. I had a mirror like this. She took a picture with my hat on.
Oh, that's what you
all types of shit.
Yeah.
And that's another thing girls do. They love doing that. Like, yo, bro, you know somebody out there that knows my couch, knows my walls. What are you doing? They love doing that.
So y'all be tight for girls.
Yes.
Y'all be tight for girls.
Every time I see it, I be like, fucking girl, man. Why are you doing that?
Especially if I can't come to you. If I live by myself a long time. So I always had a crib. I can't go in your crib and take a picture. Ain't nobody gonna know your mom's house.
Can you go to their crib and leave your sneakers and
your curling
your jeans? Can you do that? We don't do it.
But you said, can you?
Can you leave it? Well, I don't want to see how. I'm not walking around with 2 pair of feet. I don't know how y'all do that.
They be leaving with your slippers on. Yo.
It's like they know, like, yeah, let me bring my flats because I'm gonna leave these shoes at this nigga crib.
It's like, yo, you could bring my Uggs from your house. Where's the Uggs? You left Uggs here?
Yo, bro.
Oh my god.
It be the weirdest shit. The weirdest shit. Moment of silence.
Let's go.
This should say, if you get curved by the opposite sex, are you reaching out to find out why?
I mean, I will hope to only get curved by the opposite sex because I'm not into the same sex. So whoever wrote that topic down is weird. If I get curved, what was it again?
If you get curved,
if a girl curved you, would you hit her up to figure out why she curved you?
No. No.
So y'all have never done that before?
Like if curve how? Like if
curve.
Like if I try to talk to you and you say no?
That or just if you and a girl y'all used to.
This is a female made this topic?
It clearly was her.
Yeah, I feel like men are more designed to handle rejection.
Mm-hmm.
So no, we're not. I'm not. That's why I don't try to talk to girls. I don't like being rejected.
I feel like dudes get rejected more. So like if a chick is not with, it's like, all right, whatever, on to the next one. Whereas women, it's like they used to having their way. It's like when they pull a nigga, they want to pull a nigga. They're gonna get him. So I feel like that's more of a female-based question. If a chick is not with it with me, it's like, all right, go ahead. I'm sure one of my friends will ruin your life.
I always gotta be one of your friends. Does that always happen to you, bro? Like, I'm starting to feel like you feel a way about niggas, bro. That always happens to you, bro?
No. But it's like if you pass upon me,
you be liking bitches that your friends dealt with?
From a distance, yeah. But then it's like once they dealing with them, it's like
from a distance.
Yeah, like if I don't know her. If I don't know her, right, I just see how I like her.
So you never like.
Listen to what I'm saying. I see her, I don't know her. It's like, oh, she cute, whatever. Then she start talking to you. Now she around, it's like, this bitch is an airhead. It'll be like that. It's not, she with you and now it's like, oh, not like her, I'm infatuated. No.
Oh, okay.
What if you don't know her, you meet her when she's with your friend, and then you like her? That happens.
I'm not, no.
That's cap. That happens.
That happens?
That happens. Happened to me. Pretty sure it happened to you. So if you don't want to engage. But if a girl curves me Would I hit her up and ask her why?
Yeah.
No, I think, like, for instance, like, if I'm talking to a girl in the DM and I extend an invitation to go out to eat or something, and she'll be like, oh, no, you know, can't do that. I'll ask her right there and there, like, just, what's up? What's going on? Like, why not? But it won't pass that, like, you know, because bitches will engage in conversations in the DMs, and then once you invite them out, that's when they be like, oh, you know, I'm in a relationship. Like, bitch, why you ain't been say that? I had one girl tell me one time, she was like, yo, no disrespect, but like, I'm not into fat guys. And I was like, oh, shit. I just never heard it before, so... But then I get it, because I'm not into fat girls, so I wasn't even mad at her. I was like, I get it. It's cool.
A chick told me that before, too, and then started talking to you.
Yeah, I know you said that multiple times on this broadcast, and I just want to know who it was,
yeah,
man.
what the fuck?
Can you text me? Please. Who was it, bro? Because you ain't letting that one go, so.
Why can't y'all just say the name and bleep it out?
I mean, we are two different kinds of fat, bro. Don't get offended by that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not offended. I see where she ended up in life.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Who is this? Let me see. Don't be shady now.
Damn, the text ain't come through?
I sent it on IG. I just forwarded the page.
Oh. Come on, we waiting for this reaction.
You sent it on IG?
Yeah.
He did the 50
Right, come
best.
on, Fat Joe. Get out of there. Who is this? Oh, yeah, that's weird, because she got a couple fat niggas in her belt. Yeah, she's just weird. Because she still has me blocked. Oh, no, she don't have me blocked.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have been able to see it.
She had me blocked for years. But shout out to her, man. She went from me to a stink fat nigga, so it was all good. It was fun while, you know what I'm saying? While it lasted. Shout out to her.
What's happening?
But she told you that's why, though?
Yeah.
Like, because you big?
Verbatim. She's like, I'm not really in the big dudes.
She was on this. But, yeah, bro, fuck that bitch. You didn't miss nothing.
See where she ended up.
Yeah, you didn't miss out on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that was funny. Hold on. Read another topic real quick.
Y'all ever did.
Hold on, you didn't answer that topic.
Wait, what?
If you get curved, would you want to know why? Are you asking why?
Or you don't get curved.
That's cap. Everybody gets curved.
Okay.
Yo, you know, let me give you another form of curve if you don't get curved.
Okay. I know what curving is, so go ahead. Give me that other example.
And this happens to girls a lot. If you just get fucked, that's a form of, that's getting curved too.
Okay.
I'm not saying that happened to you.
I know, I'm about to say, it doesn't apply.
I done got fucked and never, I done got fucked and never spoke to again. Girl, we slept together, I never heard from her again. That's curved, bro.
That is crazy.
Yeah. It happened. So you don't get curved. Cool. There's times like this I wish Anonymous came out on a broadcast and people just be like,
Oh, yeah. It's alright. One day.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
What's the next one?
Have y'all ever done background checks on people you dated?
No. I had background checks done on me though. And she was in law enforcement, and I couldn't believe when she told me she did
Not
that.
like that. I mean, that is a form of background check, but I mean, like, asking around, like, yo.
Oh, yeah. No, but I'm talking about she did
Like
real.
a real.
Yo, she was like, yo, so,
Nah, no.
you got locked up for domestic violence before?
No.
I'm like, when I was 17, 16, she was like, what was that about? I'm like, hold on, how the fuck you know that?
That's OD.
And I was like, yo, I didn't even, like, hit her. Like, I got locked up because she said I called her phone or some shit. I'm like, yo, you looked up my name? She was like, yeah, like, my job, like, I just got to type in your name. I'm like, yo, I didn't even tell you my last name.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Son,
Yeah.
that was wild. Shout outs to her. We still cool too. That's my peoples. Like every time if I feel like I got a warrant or something, I'm like, yeah, you can check this out for me.
How did she do that though?
She just went on the computer, type in my name, everything pops up. She works in the courts.
Okay, courts. Because if she worked for PD,
everything pops up. PD, everything pops up too.
No, but like if she works for PD, if she run your name, they gotta produce the body.
Yeah.
So it's probably different with the court system.
Yeah.
That's too much. Well, not too much, but like.
No, cops got some shit on their phone now, bro. A cop showed me
it's still
everything, bro. I'm talking about everything I ever got locked up for. He said, yo, bro, you've been locked up over 20 times. I'm like, shit.
20?
Over 20 times. But out of those 20, I'm going to say 15 of those was my miserable baby mom was getting me locked up every other week for no reason, bro. Like, it was a time, bro, I kept getting locked up. The people in Rikers, I was like, yo, bro.
again.
I'm like, yo, please. Because, every time you go to Rikers, they got to take a blood test.
Yeah.
I'm like, please, bro. It's like, I still had the Band-Aid from 2 days ago, bro. I'm like, yo, please, bro, don't do that to me again. I hate needles, bro. Yeah, I feel like I would never like that girl because of that little stage when she put me through that. That was crazy. Yeah, so background check, I was asking people, yeah, I have to. And it always works out in my favor. Always. Shout outs to that. What about you, D?
You asking people about people you mess with?
You got
If I see like your friend group and I know somebody in there, I might be like, yo, this chick I like, she good? Or they'll tell me like, stay away from that one.
I get those phone calls all the time. Yo, what's up with she alright.
It be the niggas calling, yo, what's up with Jay? She's not checking for you, homie.
Yeah, I get a lot of those about JD, but that's not a background check. Those be inquiry. A background check, like, yo, what's up? This bitch is a hoe. I be like, damn, why you like her, bro? Like, I always tell niggas like, yo, it's either have fun or don't like her. Just have fun, bro. Sometimes you just gotta have fun. I wish people told me to just have fun sometimes in my life, man. It saved me a lot of heartbreaks and headaches. What about you? Do you do background checks?
I just say yeah.
I'm talking to Anonymous.
Oh, I've done them before, yeah. There's some people that I should have did it for and I didn't, but I've done them before.
The people that you should have did it for, did you have access to people that would have been able to give you?
Nope, and that's why.
So you should have never did it. You would have never got nothing then. So it's good to be popular sometimes, bro. I always get by. And shout out to you bitch ass niggas that don't be giving me the right information too. You niggas is bitch ass niggas. Cause if you came to me, ask me about a bitch, I'm telling you what's up, bro. But niggas be hoes sometimes, man. Shout out to y'all niggas.
Niggas got a homeboy. Any girl you ask him about, nah. But they love them on the low.
But I also don't
what
like.
About that? That's weird shit too.
It's like just say y'all like her. I don't want you to fuck around.
Oh yeah,
I know
I'm definitely that friend.
What?
I'm definitely that friend. Like if you ask me about a girl I dealt with or that I still got feelings for, y'all like, come on, bro, don't do that, bro. Like I really.
Oh, I thought you was speaking on the other end. Like, yeah, that bitch, like she burning.
Oh no, I never
Why
do that.
You still?
No, I tell niggas like if you ask me about somebody I talk to and I like them, or somebody that I still got feelings for, I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, bro.
Leave that one alone.
Yeah, like, don't violate, bro. Like, you was better off just doing it and not telling me. Because now you telling me, I'm going to go ahead and say something too. Like, bitch, you talking to my friend? You ever dealt with friends?
Like a friend of a friend?
Yeah.
I dealt with cousins.
Wait, what you mean?
Like, you ever dated a guy and then later on down the line dated one of his friends?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I dated a girl and then I dated her cousin.
Yeah, I don't think that's wrong.
It's wrong, but sometimes it just be right.
That should not be the norm. That shouldn't be
It's
something
not normal, but like, for instance, right?
That shouldn't be like okay in your head, like.
Let's say
it wasn't first cousin.
Let's say you date D, right?
Mm-hmm.
but y'all just talking. It didn't really get nowhere. But in the mix of you dating him, you met me. And it's just like, damn. No shade to D, but it's just like you just caught a better vibe with me.
No. Because y'all are friends. Like, that's...
You say that. I hear that all the time, but it just happens.
Mm-hmm. Now, have I had...
It goes both ways.
Have I had friends of somebody that I spoke to try to talk to me? Yes.
And you tell them, like, no?
Yeah, no.
Like,
no.
You know we can't.
You wildin'. What? Don't mix me, no.
Yeah, I never got no's.
No.
I always succeed in that category.
Quite sure.
But it don't be like I'm planning on fucking my friends.
It don't matter if it's planned or not. It's just, it being done, it's just like...
You know what I think it is? Like
what's the morals behind that?
You know what I honestly think it is? I just think the girls always be like, damn, I met the wrong friend first.
Okay, and that's fine. We all sometimes have picked the wrong friend in the friend group, but that don't mean to move on to the next friend.
It be like that.
Give us an example of you picking the wrong friend in the group.
And then that's another thing. Like, if you say your niggas are shitheads, I think their friends are shitheads too. I'm just saying. So I don't think you picked the wrong order right.
It could be like about looks. It could be like, you know, I don't know. But then again, I'm not looking at my, if I'm dealing with somebody, I'm not looking at their friends either. So.
You ever like was talking to the friend and then like he brought you to his hood and like, hey, yo, go to the store. And like now you gotta walk over to the store.
That's wild.
Wait, you said what?
Like her nigga got sent to the store?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy.
Got sent to
You ever dealt with a nigga? This is a good one. You ever dealt with a nigga and he was the little homie?
No. Well, not in front of me, I wouldn't have known. No. Okay. Yeah, nah. Do it.
We on to the next. Yo, so if you got a girl, right, D? Someone asked me this. If you got a girl and her ex dies and she goes on a rant on Instagram crying and posting, I'm talking about she's posting pictures when they used to be laid up and she's like, oh, I can't believe you died. And how would you feel about that girl?
Bitch is single.
Period.
Go cry.
So what's allowed for you? Like,
you could post like, yo, R.I.P. Somebody not here no more, but
yeah.
You could even go to the funeral, but you're not gonna be laid up with me.
Oh, you okay
posting this nigga?
You okay with her going to the funeral?
Yeah, you can go to the funeral, pay your respects. I don't care about that.
I'm cool with that too.
You're not gonna be mourning in my house, posting
exactly.
and reminiscing. You could join him or go be single.
Join him is crazy. Join him is crazy.
Join him. I
never had that situation. What I did have is a girl always talking about how good her ex that died was. And that's like, all right, yeah, you might have to go meet him in heaven. Like, yeah, I'm on Derek's side. Like, he was so good. Go find him. Wherever he's at.
Y'all are so funny.
Right or wrong, D?
100%.
I feel you saying that. Fuck that. You want me to help you go find him? Let me know. Boom your ass right to heaven.
Oh my god.
I'm talking about.
So
I had a good guy. He was so good. What happened? Oh, he died. All right. And then you constantly bringing him up? Yeah, get up out of here.
You ever talk to a chick that...
Hold on. Let her answer the question because we got a bad habit of we talking about one thing and then we go into mad other like questions.
Yeah, he could post the girl if she passed away and stuff, but you're not gonna be posting y'all old loveys. Like, that's too much, I think.
Can he go to the wake and the funeral?
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Respect? Would you go with him?
Would I go with him? If he asked me to?
Word? Yeah.
If he asked me to, but I'm not gonna invite myself to someone.
Don't ever ask me to go with you to your old nigga's funeral.
I might. Never mind.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not going.
Yeah, but no, that's too like that's kind of weird.
Cause you know how it's gonna feel when his mom see her. Oh my god, I'm so mad that y'all didn't make it. Fuck out of here, grandma. Pay your respects, people, but try to have respect for your current situation. That's all I'm saying.
Definitely.
And rest in peace to the dead.
Or not.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Is that right?
Or not, that's fine too.
Why are we saying or not?
Cause we ain't know them niggas.
Or didn't care for them when he was alive.
Okay.
Oh no.
I stand on that. If I didn't respect when he was
No,
alive,
Larry has a bad habit of not respecting his dad.
Yeah, that's
he's
not.
very disrespectful.
If I didn't respect you when you were alive.
All right, cause he's gonna
go walk on the red.
talking about one of my friends, and we're gonna have to fight it here. Yeah, he's disrespectful, bro.
No comment.
About your friend?
All right.
Oh my God.
You a man with many businesses. You ever dated a girl that didn't support you in your businesses or your brands? And if she don't, would you feel away?
I'm gonna say because my business is a business that any bitch is gonna want to support.
Any female.
When it's beneficial for them.
Any woman.
I feel like any woman.
Yeah.
I feel like when we on the outskirts of things, when things aren't going good, that's when the support stops. Now it's, oh, you dropping clothes to bitches, you talk to that bitch. Or it's, oh, you at this event with, huh?
No, I'm listening to you, but I'm just like, how did it get there?
That's where it really be taken. It's like when y'all together and it's good, it's good. When shit not going good, now it's like, oh, you using this business to entertain other bitches or other girls.
I don't have businesses. I have a podcast, and if you post it or you don't, it's cool. Like I should feel away, but I don't really care.
Do you feel like you support people businesses?
I do, yeah. If they have businesses, but 9 times out of 10,
They don't.
They either work in the nightlife or work in somebody's office. How do you support
You
that?
gotta support their bar.
I'm not gonna support the nigga party you're working at. I'm supposed to post fucking. Oh, well, my girl is doing bottle service at R&B Wednesdays. You should go. Nah, fuck about it with that. This is why that nightlife shit some shithead shit, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Do you support your niggas' ventures?
If they have a venture, yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna support in-house though too, so.
What does that mean?
In-house? Like whatever you're doing, if like I'm gonna support you behind the scenes too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But if I had a business and my partner didn't support it, that says a lot about.
Your dude?
Yeah.
What if your business is selling lashes?
Mm-hmm.
How can he support you?
Telling bitches to come buy my bitch lashes.
So you want to engage with females to...
Okay, you can engage with females. You can't engage with females? Yeah.
Alright, so what if one of them bitches that he told come buy lashes just happens to fall on his lap? You did that. Right or wrong, dude?
He did it for the sake of your business.
Yeah. Like, yo, babe, she said she was gonna
Y'all
buy...
are wild. Y'all are wild. Yo, I need another female on here. Y'all are wild. With all these scenarios. Come on, kid.
You see the rumor that they made about Kobe's wife? I think that's a little wild.
And we are saying quote unquote rumor.
Yeah,
she came out and addressed that shit already.
She said it's a dub, right?
She's like, I'm just outside trying to be happy. I'm not pregnant. Y'all leave me alone. Don't mix me.
Respect.
Allegedly.
How long you want your lady to wait before she goes suck another dick after you pass away? God forbid. If you had a choice.
If I'm being honest, bro, I feel like chicks be having the next nigga lined up already.
Like they're ready to be sucking the dick?
No, like they already know who
What?
they're gonna be fucking around with. At least give me like a little 2 years.
Okay, so then if she was pregnant, then this would be valid. Cause Kobe been dead for.
I didn't address if I felt a way about her being pregnant or not. If she was pregnant, that's your choice. Sis. You gotta move on. Like, life don't end because you passed.
I feel like if I left you on this earth with multiple children, you don't need to have no more kids. What are you doing that for? Like, what are you doing that for?
Okay, so she don't. Okay, she don't need to have more kids, but so because she moved on to to someone else?
Yeah, she can move on.
But no more kids
after
though.
10 years.
After 10 years.
Yeah, let people forget about me a little bit. But it's going to be hard for her.
Yeah, because it's Kobe Bryant.
Kobe, nobody's ever going to forget Kobe.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go in LA is a mural of him.
Yeah.
It's over for her. Her life is over. She just got to be rich and raise her kids. If she out here popping pussy, that is a wicked. If my lady die, God forbid, I'll move on after 6 months. Right.
6 months. But you want your wife to wait 10 years.
Oh, I said my lady.
Sense.
Well, I'm not married, so
I know, but
all I got is girlfriends. So if one of them die,
alright, yeah, girlfriend, alright.
I'll just still be with the other one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Oh, that's right.
If you got multiple boyfriends, you're gonna cut the other one off because one died?
Yeah, but what are we talking about? What are we talking about right now?
We're talking about this
I know what we're talking about, but how did we get to like
question for you guys. Does body count matter? This is like the most
immature,
topic.
stupid.
Yeah, but it always rings off every time it comes up.
Well, not stupid, but because it's not stupid.
I think body counts matters up to a certain extent. Like if the numbers is too crazy, it matters.
Yeah. And what's too crazy?
Alright, so it matters to me like if it's like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like if you got 10 bodies, right? And only 2 of them was you actually had a relationship and the other 8 you was just getting fucked, that matters to me. Cause like, oh, so he was just a slide for 8 niggas and yeah. That matters to me.
I feel like we gotta use a more realistic number for our.
I said 10. That's super realistic.
He said for your age group.
My age group?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not realistic at all nowadays. So 20. And that's keeping it cute.
Derek, what's a realistic number for your age group?
Mid-30s.
Yeah.
I think I would prefer for my partner to have under 10. That's realistic to me. That's normal because I look at it like you got your high school phase, college, your 20s, and then we're at our age group.
You don't think chicks is outside wilding in their 20s? Like,
that's what I said. You got your high school, 1 or 2 in high school, college, have a little fun, probably 3, 4, and then your 20s, you can add another couple there. I feel like a realistic number for me would be like, 8, 9-ish, maybe 10. But that's still a lot for me. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Niggas' moms don't got 5, bro.
You don't know what people's moms got.
I'm not saying, alright.
You don't.
Niggas' moms outside fucking.
Right.
I'm not talking about the YN's mothers.
Oh.
Talking about our mothers that was raised in the 70s, 80s.
Okay.
Like they come up with different, I'm saying different morals and respect.
I be seeing people on the outside.
I'm not talking about them ghetto black Americans from the projects. No disrespect.
Be black Americans from the projects. There you go.
Them people is a little rough. They got mad baby fathers.
Here you go.
Anybody with multiple baby daddies already know that your body count is a little crazy. That's not a good way of looking at it,
Women with multiple baby daddies, body count is
If you
crazy.
have kids for 3 different niggas, that means you been wildin', no? Or just the 3 niggas that you fuck, you just had a baby for them? That means you like sex. Like a lot of unprotected sex if you have multiple baby fathers.
And is it the same for men?
Look at it. Think about the hoes that we know, D. How much baby daddies they got? And I'm gonna leave it there. Think about every hoe y'all know. How much baby fathers they got? Alright.
That was a
okay.
Okay.
How much? I can name 2 that me and you both know they all got more than 2 baby. 3.
More than 3?
No, not more than 3.
Okay.
But 3 is a lot.
3 is a lot.
Think about it.
3 is a count that
And think about every good girl you know how much baby fathers they got. 1. If that. The numbers don't lie.
So body count matters to you?
It does matter to me. And like I said, it matters the content around the situations.
I kind of have the same sentiment. I feel like I don't want to know, first of all.
No, I'm not asking, hey,
that was gonna be my next question.
Before we
Are y'all men that because there's men that would ask, like,
No.
Only thing I'm asking is there anybody I know that you fuck with? That's what I'm asking. And then even that, like, if it's too much niggas I know, I can't ever take you serious. There's just too much going on with you, baby. I'm sorry. Niggas we ain't gonna be outside of niggas. We ain't gonna be running into these niggas I know. That should be awkward, bro. I don't want to feel that.
okay, so body count does matter.
It does. It depends on it, though. It depends. Like I said, I'm not gonna ask you how much niggas you fucked in your life, but if you fucked a lot of niggas that I know, we have a problem.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
So you know, body counts don't matter for females?
My friend group, like,
It does. What you mean? It doesn't matter, like, from the male?
How does it matter?
From the male, like, if I'm talking to somebody, does it matter how many bitches he fucked?
We asking you. We told you how it matters to us.
It does matter. I think the quality of women matters for me personally.
Oh yeah, that matters too. I
Like,
forgot
the quality of women, like who were you fucking? Like, if it's people that like have like a history of like just like, for example, burning or like weird shit like that, like that's a deal breaker. Absolutely.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting. But
is there a way you can find out, like, you could get a record, like
someone else's record?
Like, for instance, like, if I want to prove to you I've never been burnt before, can I go to my doctor and be like, give me a history of my records?
Yes, you can.
I can do that?
Yes,
pull up your mind chart.
Yeah.
We gotta start doing that then.
Yeah, you can.
There's a lot of niggas outside that don't know what mind chart is.
Because they don't go to the doctor.
I don't know what my chart is, and I go get checkups. I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Where do you get your checkups?
Yeah.
They don't do it in all.
They don't do it in all hospital.
I go to urgent care right here.
They just print that shit out and give it
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, so
but you can't go there and you can't get your records though. But my chart is like the universal, like, hospital, like you go to Kings County, you could go to Methodist, you could go to, and it's all gonna be on that.
Well, let's start presenting my charts.
And also, I heard that people be creating fake my charts.
Yeah.
That was the thing I heard too on social media.
You can't create a fake login.
No.
Like Mexican with the thing?
Yes.
No. You gotta log in.
Right in front of me. Yeah. Right.
So you have a my chart? You ever showed your niggas your my chart?
I don't have a my chart, but my
y'all both just looked at me crazy when I said I didn't know what my chart
it wasn't looking at you crazy, but
no, it's like I know all the institutions don't use it.
Yeah,
and
well,
then you said you go to urgent care.
Right, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
And my OBG is in a private, so she have her own portal.
I'm start asking bitches for their health. Is that rude though?
Why? I don't think that's rude. As an adult.
Yeah, but what if you got burnt when you was in high school? How would I know that?
Do you want to know that?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to know if you ever been nasty.
Okay, so then it shouldn't be.
That's why I respect the women that, I ain't gonna lie. We done have girls that come on a podcast and said the first time they had sex they got burnt.
Oh my god.
I was like, shit. Shout out to that. But yeah, I could go back to those Blue Room podcast days. You will find out some of your favorite girls got flamed on. But
oh, okay. So if you were dealing with a girl that got burned, right? Would you care if it was like something that you could get rid of? Would you care still, or if it is something that she? Let me say this properly. If she has something, but it's like containable.
Something that's not curable,
like herpes.
Yeah, herpes.
Yeah,
some herpes.
Herpes ain't curable, but you can contain it.
Okay, yeah. Would you deal with her?
No, it's mad. It's mad if the chicks outside. Like,
I'm not
Right, I gotta sit here.
I'm not dealing with herpes.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I'm not dealing with
I'm not dealing with herpes.
anything.
That's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Herpes is too much. That's a little crazy if you ask me. And if I'm dealing with you and you got that and you ain't telling me.
Yo, shout out to the people with herpes though. Continue to sign in and like,
Take
comment,
care of that.
subscribe.
Keep that thing in check. But I feel like you should give people the option, man.
Yeah, if you know you have something and you're not
You can imagine
someone,
you ate pussy, a herpes pussy without knowing?
Oh.
Cause you know you can't tell.
Now you gotta put it on.
Damn, I wonder if I ever ate a herpes pussy.
You would have had a little bug.
Wait, so you can't tell that the person
No, if they keeping
Yeah, if they're not having an outbreak, there's no
you would never know.
That's gross.
Tell me about that. So we probably
So
ate
if
herpes pussy and we didn't
Wait,
know.
stop. I'm sorry. I'm
You
this
probably-
is my ignorant stage.
You
right
probably
now.
sucked a herpes penis before and you didn't know. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Damn, that just makes us think. I'm thinking back.
Stop, because I'm really here thinking, right?
Hmm.
So you could mess with somebody that has herpes, but you can't get it from them
If they're doing what they're supposed to do,
Yeah.
you won't know.
You can't get it.
They have. It's like they have a herpes outbreak. That's when you see them.
That's when you could get it too.
That's when it's on.
and then sometimes it just go away completely.
No. Yeah, like if they doing what they supposed
If
to
they're
do.
taking care of themselves, you can't tell, you can't know,
You
you
can't
won't
get
catch
it.
it.
And we learned this in health class. We haven't dealt with women with herpes. This
Yeah,
is just
you gotta start
How
So I'm
saying
not
that.
saying that y'all did, but okay.
I mean, I assume that's what it is, because that's what I've heard.
That's
Because
gross.
I didn't learn that in health class. I heard you can't
Did
catch
you have
it.
health class? Did you
I
have
don't think I
health
went to health class.
class?
Yeah. I'm a high school dropout. And I'm not bragging about that. Because now as an adult, I wish I went to school. But,
as
yeah,
an
man.
adult, I don't have much regrets.
'Cause you
School
did
to go to
everything
Punch
right.
House.
But you
I
graduated.
graduated.
But even if you let's not shame, because
Not shaming. He
okay.
took accountability. He
Yeah.
said he wished he took another path.
Yeah, because I was gonna say even if you don't graduate from high school,
But I don't
you
regret the
know,
path that I took. I was just talking about this with my homeboy last night. I was like, yo, bro, yeah, I'm older now and I'm trying to do the right thing, but I don't regret my life at all. I had an amazing time from my robbing days to my scamming days. Like, I lived an amazing life and I don't regret nothing.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? It's just now that I'm trying to be an adult and I want credit and I want a home. I want to be these grown-up shits. Like the way I lived my life, it didn't really, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't
It
align.
didn't
with
really
that.
align with what I'm trying to do now. But, yo, bro, listen, man. There's niggas that been working for 25 years
You ain't got nothing.
and they never been nowhere.
Yeah.
They ain't never experienced nothing. I'm cool with enjoying. I enjoyed my life. And I'm happy that everything I did, it gave me enough funds to live my life how I wanted to live it. And I experienced it, and I'm cool. And right now, we're going to figure this thing out, because I always figure this shit out. So, yeah, I don't regret nothing. I don't regret nothing. Nothing. You heard? So, shout out to my working friends. You know what I'm saying? I know when I was in Cancun, you was busting your ass. I have fun for both of us, baby.
We done?
Yeah.
We done. Say your goodbyes. Your outro.
Outro is, we'll be back next week with more vibes. Please subscribe, like, comment. Tell a friend to subscribe, like, and comment.
Share the content.
Share the vibes, help me out, and we'll keep coming back with these funny topics and questions and what ifs and whatnots and
stories.
And stories.
you know
I
what
gotta
I'm
do the
saying?
story
And
episode.
keep your body count down. If we learn anything today, don't be popping pussy or slinging dick. And yeah, tune in. Shout out to Mr. Red X. Check out the Trap Era vibes. He back. Shout out to Anonymous. She's gonna stay that. And shout outs to me, man. Your humble host. I'm not humble, am I?
You are humble.
I'm a little humble.
Yeah.
Shout out to your handsome host. See you guys next week.